Polo Club. Across the street, Newport Bay Club. It's just everywhere you look, you just drive and drive and drive and drive and drive. They're all behind these nicely manicured hedgerows or nicely painted X'd fences. Wait till you see this one. I drove by this one earlier and it was worth a second look. Wait till you see this one. This is where the rich people live, or something. There's one just down there. It must be a half-mile long construction fence. New houses. What do you think of that?
Wow.
What do you think of this place?
Dripping.
Good place for a junkyard, huh?
Oh, yeah, they love you.
Azura. Azura. Yeah. Single family home from the high 500s. That's not $500, that's $500,000. But this is a different one here. Different country club. Or retirement community. I don't know what they are. The Polo Club. Pardon me. And if you don't have an invitation, you're not going inside. You have to have an invitation. You have to leave your ID, name who you're going to visit, and then call up the person to make sure that you actually have an invitation. And it just goes on forever, way down there. Then you got fancy stores for the fancy people. Dentistry, everything for your eyes. Isabel Wolf, D'Angelo, Addison Place Shopping. Way Beyond Bagels, Infinity, Scott and Company, Lap of Luxury, Starbucks of course, I Wish, Wells Fargo, Morikami Park, just crazy. There's one across the street on that side too, not as opulent, just plain. Another one coming up here. This just goes on and on. Palm Beach County, South County Civic Center. Another one here. We just left Boca Raton. Look at this. Grande Orchid, Crystal Bay, the Polo Club, Boca Raton. And one on this side, Grande something Estates. Here's another one, Addison Reserve. And they go way back, sometimes way back. Stone wall, behind a hedgerow, behind palm trees, behind all kinds of fancy stuff. You like this? Misner's Preserve. Across the street's another one. Bristol Point. Across the street. More shops. Manor Care Health Services for the people that overeat in their fancy resorts. Manor Care Health Services, Alzheimer's, assisted living, nursing and rehab, banks, grocery stores. This just goes on, and this just goes on and on and on and on and on for miles and kilometers and kilometers. Walgreens, it seems like there's one on every third corner. Actually, my father-in-law is staying at that dump. Kings Point. It's really well maintained, but it's old. 4,200 condos or whatever the apartments, 4,200. There's on multiple sides of the street. It just goes on and on and on. It's just not one block, it's several blocks and golf courses. Another grocery store. Look at the parking lot in the grocery store. This is a grocery store parking lot with mature trees, perfectly lit like a used car lot. Drexel Park. This is Kings Point where we're staying. That's 1950s worn out. The Addison Medical Professional Offices. We're going to Walmart. Watering the lawns. Heritage, American Heritage. I don't know what it is. This is Kings Point. It just goes on and on and on for these long blocks. This is Kings Point. The homeowners association fees or condo fees or monthly fees are $300 to $500 a month for a little 1 or 2 bedroom concrete shoebox. Barely see them, but I'll show it to you in the morning when I catch up on my videos when my computer goes back to life. Look at that fence. This goes on and on. This is big dollars, man. Maintain and paint that fence. Keep every light bulb on, every air conditioner pumping cold air, all the grass trimmed. Whew. Another one. Sierra Palms. Yep, gotta pass through a gate to get inside. This is still Kings Point, but this is another complex, another entry, another street of Kings Point. Addison Trace. Whatever that is. So that's Kings Point. It ends there. And there's something else here. I don't know what's here. Now we're at the Delray Medical Center. Another hospital zone. Pinecrest Rehabilitation, Fair Oaks Pavilion, Lakeview Emergency Trauma Center. Some of these hospitals actually have a sign that changes. It tells you what the wait time is at their emergency ward. There's a trauma center there, in case somebody's walking around with a gun that they shouldn't be using. What happens to those people that don't have health care? They get shot with an illegal gun, and they get health care for the rest of their life, paid for on your dime and mine. These are some kind of one-story houses. I don't know what they are. Palm Court Plaza. More shopping. It just goes on and on and on. I'm talking miles, but kilometers is double. 10, 20, 30, 40 miles. Just goes on and on. Town after town after town after town. And we're 5 miles from the ocean. The ocean's 8 kilometers that way. And it gets busier by the ocean. This is considered the suburbs. Yep. Gas stations galore, Walmarts and banks and car dealerships. They've got thousands of cars on the lot in a car dealership. This is kind of funny. You got a big hospital and professional doctors' offices here, and right behind it, literally across the parking lot, is a Walmart. And the doctors come in their garb. Boca Ray Plaza. Yeah, see the hospital is here. Delray Eye Associates, all the eye doctors. Is there 10 eye doctors, 8 or 10 eye doctors? Another professional center right there. And you drive in here and you've got cheap gas, which is 15 cents less a gallon here. So the professional offices in the hospital are there, and the Walmart's right here. And we're gonna fill up with some gas because this thing needs to be filled up. The tank is on empty. That's not a good thing. Can't be driving on an empty tank. Well, we made it to the gas station. I knew it was cheaper to get Wally World gas. Open 24 hours a day, of course. Oh, they're selling rock salt. Oh, it's for your water softening needs. Time to fill up. Look at that gas gauge. Running on fumes. Alrighty. Are you sleeping?